Right, well, I was going to do this yesterday, but my computer's being too slow, so I'm going to do it today. And I'm still annoyed. I'm still very, very angry from yesterday. I don't even know. Okay, so if you don't know, or you've got a memory of a goldfish, you'll remember that Man United played Chelsea yesterday at Stamford Bridge, and going into the game, I thought, you know what, I'm a bit confident. Like, they're a good team this year. That's no lie. And it was gonna be a tough game. I knew that, but I thought we could get at least a point from it. Maybe. I mean, a point is still not very good considering our position, but I think we could get something from this. So the game's about to start. I needed a wee, so I went to the toilet. I came back, and we were losing 1-0. We conceded after 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And that's when I immediately realised this is going to be a very long game. And it was, because we lost 4-0. 4-0. I mean, I have no words to describe how terrible we were yesterday. We were awful. We had the world's most expensive player on our team. We had one of the world's most reliable strikers on our team. We had a solid defence on our team. And we had arguably the best keeper in the world on our team. But I didn't see it yesterday. I didn't see any of that. All I saw was a bunch of men trying to play football, trying to put it into the other person's net, other team's net, and not let them put it into their net. And they failed miserably. I mean, firstly, conceding after 30 seconds is unacceptable. I don't care how good Chelsea are. That is not good enough. It's bad enough to concede altogether. But after 30 seconds, that's not good. That is humiliating. And what makes it worse is that you could tell Mourinho set out for a draw because of the way we've played before and because of the way the team was set out. So to concede after 30 seconds is probably not the best way to begin a game. And it also makes you look very, very stupid. And to be honest, I have no sympathy for him. He brought it on himself. He should not have tried to play the way he did. He should have realised Chelsea are actually quite good this year and should have thought, you know what, I got to try something different. But no, he decided, you know what, let's go defensive. Why not? It's not as if we're going to get thrashed. No, we'll be fine. I mean, alright, let's go through all the players that played. Firstly, De Gea. Terrible game from him. Especially for a goalkeeper of his standard. He should have been doing a lot better with some of those goals. First one, don't know what he was doing, completely came out of his goal when he didn't need to. And that cost us dearly. Second one, I guess he couldn't do a lot about that. That was Smalling's fault. Don't know what the hell he was doing. He completely forgot he was meant to be marking Gary Cahill, and he scored. And if you let Gary Cahill score against you, you know you're in a very bad team. Third goal, I guess he couldn't do a lot about that. It was a good shot from Hazard into the bottom corner. I guess he couldn't do a lot. Fourth goal, I guess, yeah, probably should have done a little bit more than just stand and stare at the shot from Kante as if it was the most powerful shot he had ever seen, because it wasn't. I mean, our defence, Bailey, Smalling, Blind, Valencia, nowhere near as good as they were against Fenerbahce. Just terrible. Absolutely terrible. I mean, Smalling, what's gone wrong with him? He was our best centre back last year, without doubt. And now this year, he's playing like how he was 4 years ago. And he was terrible 4 years ago. As for Valencia, he was usually good. Usually, he's reliable at right back. And he's not even a right back, he's a winger. But this game, he had no chance against Hazard. He just couldn't handle him. And that's for Blind. He had no chance either. I didn't see a lot of him, but what I did see, he was not good. He was not good at all. He was dreadful. And Bailey, well, again, he's our best defender this season, without a doubt. And he wasn't very good at all. I mean, he wasn't playing for the whole game, so I can't have a go at him too much. But because he came off with injury, and apparently it's something in his knee. And I've looked up what's wrong with him. They haven't confirmed how long he's going to be out for. But I'm going to guess he's going to be out for at least 6 weeks. As for our midfield, Pogba, Herrera, Lingard. Jesus Christ. We made Kante look like Lionel Messi at times. It's ridiculous. Herrera's usually good before. But he wasn't yesterday. He was dreadful. He just could not handle Kante. He couldn't create anything. He created very little chances in that game. Dreadful. Lingard did little to nothing. Again. Why do we still start him? Seriously, why? The only times he ever seems to have good games are against smaller clubs. Why do we still start him against big teams? He's not good enough to start against the big teams. That's a Pogba. Now, I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon like other fans have and say he's not worth the money, he's never going to be, well, he's not worth the money, obviously he's not worth 90 million. I might be a bit deluded at times, but even I know there is no way a football player is worth £90 million. It's not. It's not. But I still believe he will get better. He will. Eventually, he will learn that this league is very different to how it was when he left and how the Serie A was. But the fact that he keeps getting new haircuts every 2 weeks, it seems like, and he keeps posting videos of him dancing with his brothers and his family, and him raving some shitty grime music, does not help his position. It doesn't help him. It makes it look like he doesn't even care. And speaking of players that don't care, Ibrahimovic. He's meant to be our #1 striker this season. He's 35 years old, which is one bad thing. Second bad thing, he has about as much speed as my diabetic granddad. You know what I saw at the end of the game? I saw him greeting Hazard, shaking hands, swapping shirts, smiling and laughing. You've just lost 4-0 to Chelsea. One of the biggest games of the season so far. You just lost 4-0. You did little to nothing in that game, and you have the decency to smile with one of their players. I think I should have realised this a long time ago, but he's only there for the money, it seems. He literally only cares about the money now. He doesn't care that we lose or win or whatever. All he cares about is getting a little bit of extra dollars from his paycheck, and then he's fine. He doesn't care about anything else. I don't know how I haven't realised this yet, but he just doesn't care. He knows he's only going to be there for like a year or so. So why should he care? Unbelievable. How have I not realised this before? And as for Rashford, I feel bad for him. He wasn't very good either. He was really bad. But he's not a winger. He's a striker. But because that big lanky big-nosed prick who's most of the time useless is taking his place as striker, he can't go anywhere else. It's either play a winger or be benched. That's just how it is. And it's not fair. I mean, that just sums up, doesn't it? It just sums up how low we've fallen. We're relying on an 18-year-old and a 35-year-old is close to retirement for our goals. It just sums up, doesn't it? That's how low we have fallen. We're relying on a teenager and a guy who's almost at the end of his career for our goals. Oh yeah, I almost forgot Fellaini was playing. Fellaini. Why, oh why are we still playing that guy? He can't do anything right. He is such a liability. It's not even funny. He doesn't bring anything to our midfield. He's so slow. He can't do anything. I mean, at the beginning of the season I thought, you know what? He might actually be alright. But no, he isn't alright. He's still the same old Fellaini as he was 3 years ago. I think if I talk more about Fellaini, I'll probably go mentally insane. Because he's just such a liability, and he's so useless, it's not even funny. I mean, he was eventually replaced by Massa, and, you know, Massa did all he could, but we were losing 2-0 when he came on, so we had pretty much already lost, so he couldn't do much. As for Lingard, he was eventually replaced by Martial, but again, Martial couldn't do a whole lot, as Piliqueta was just too good. He controlled them perfectly, so I don't blame Martial and Massa. There wasn't a lot they could do. Going through the goals now, first goal, as I've already said, completely De Gea's fault. I don't know what he was doing, but that never would have happened if the through ball wasn't allowed to be through. How our defenders allowed it to get through to Pedro is beyond me. What were we doing? Second goal, Smalling You do know you're a centre back, right? You do know you're meant to be marking players. He just completely forgot. He was meant to be marking Cahill and let him score. What was he doing? Third goal. I guess Hazard was pretty good. There wasn't a lot of Valencia and Bailey and Smalling and all that could do. Good goal. I guess I can't criticise that. But a fourth goal, and this is where I'm more annoyed at than any other goals. We let N'Golo Kante walk through our defence and score. This is N'Golo Kante, right? All this guy does is run, intercept, pass, run, intercept, pass, etc. All over again, every single match. He rarely gets goals. He rarely gets assists. He's just that kind of player. So the fact that we allowed him to do that against us, oh my god, that was, in all the years I've been supporting our team, I've seen a lot of bad defending, but I don't think I've ever seen anything worse than that. That is completely unacceptable. Considering the quality of our defence and the quality of the player, that should not have happened. We should not have allowed N'Golo Kante to score. That should just not have happened. So, yeah, we lost 4-0. I've lost so much confidence in this team. In the beginning of the season, I thought we could win a title. Like, if you saw my BPL prediction video, you'll see that I put United first. And I even said,
I think our team looks so much better, and you know what? I honestly think we've got a chance of winning the league this year. I really, really do.
well, how wrong was I? Because if we're going to play like that for the majority of the season, then there's no hope for us. We aren't going to get a title if we play like this. I mean, right now, and I hate to say this, but right now, I'm starting to wonder if the top 4 is a certainty now. Because after that game, I'm now really, really not sure if the top 4 is going to be happening now. I mean, yeah, I'm probably overreacting, probably not going to get top 4, but this time last season, Van Haal's doing very well. And most of our fans still thought we'd get top 4. Well, look how that turned out. Considering this is Jose Mourinho as well, Jose Mourinho is meant to be 10 times better than Van Gaal. He's meant to have the better tactics. Well, we were obviously wrong, weren't we? Because from what I've seen this season, he's no different. If anything, he's actually been worse. In fact, he's literally been worse. Even Van Gaal, at this point last season, had more points than Mourinho. Yeah. So what needs to change? Well, firstly, Mourinho needs to grow some balls and actually bench Ibra. Because, as I've said before, Ibra doesn't do anything. His lack of speed does not help a team at all. And the fact that he doesn't know how to finish either makes him almost completely useless. At the beginning of the season, he was brilliant. I thought with a great striker, we would be fine this season. Nope. In just a matter of a few weeks, he's gone from being normal Zlatan, like we've all seen at PSG and Milan and his other clubs in his earlier career. He's gone from that kind of Zlatan to literally Kevin Davis. But that's what he's become now. He's literally become a Swedish Kevin Davis. How you can become from this to that in a few weeks is, I don't even know. And at the end of the game, when he started laughing and smiling with Eden Hazard, just proof that he doesn't even care about us. He doesn't care if we win or lose. So what's the point? What is the point in playing someone that has no pride, no passion, no desire to do well? What's the point in playing players like that? You might as well just bench him. And put Rashford up front. I'm sorry. Again, I know he's young, but he's already shown that he is definitely good enough to be starting in our team, especially at striker. So, next game, I'm pretty sure we're playing like something like Burnley or something like that. We need to bench Ibra. We need to change our team completely. Ibra is not good enough. Ibra seriously needs to get better. And he won't get better if we keep starting in every single game. Because we aren't going to get any goals. We aren't going to have the same speed, the same danger as we do with Rashford if we keep playing Ibra. So Ibra needs to be benched. Rashford needs to start over him. Rashford has got to start over him. That's just how it is. Pogba, he's been bad, no doubt about that. But he has shown before against Leicester and Fenerbahce that he can do well. He has the potential to be brilliant. But again, as I've said before, him posting these videos of him getting new haircuts every 2 weeks and him dancing and do all that stuff does not help. So, and you know, I haven't got any control over his private life. He can do what he wants. But if he wants to prove people wrong, then he's got to start showing on the pitch. Because if you perform badly in a game and then 3 days later put a new video on Instagram of you getting a new haircut, 2 weeks after getting another one, it isn't going to make you look very good, is it? You're just going to look like you don't care, pretty much. And I wouldn't say Pogba doesn't care, because I wouldn't say Pogba doesn't care right now. However, I am starting to slowly think that his desire for the team is not as great as I thought it was before. I think we should start playing Fossey Mensah centre back now. He's rarely played this season, and he's got a lot of talent in him. He can do really well. So we'd start playing him, I reckon. He's got a lot of potential, and if we don't play him, then who else will we play? But if Mourinho even considers playing Marcos Rojo in Bailey's place, I think I may honestly give up with this club. I think I will probably kill myself, because if you're going to play Rojo as centre-back, we're in a defence of Chris Smalling, who is nowhere near as good as he used to be, Antonio Valencia, who is not always consistent, and Daley Blind, who again is not always consistent, then what is even the point in being confident anymore? We might as well admit defeat. If we're going to play defence like that, we may as well admit, you know what, we've lost, you lot will win. So yeah, we need to start playing Fossey Mensah more, because I swear to God, if I see Rojo starting a centre-back in any of our next games whilst Bailey's injured, I will honestly go mentally insane. I mean, I knew we weren't going to be anywhere near as good as we used to be when Ferguson left. But the fact that we were allowing ourselves to have games like this against these teams, against big teams, it's not acceptable. Chelsea are a good side this year, there is no point denying that, because they are a very good team, and they will potentially win the title this season. I think they are good contenders to win the title. But 4-0, and then a player like N'Golo Kante score against us in the way he did, it's not acceptable. It is not acceptable. We have fallen so low since Ferguson left, it's actually really worrying. And we have no desire in our team anymore. I mean, Rashford, Herrera, Mata, De Gea, I think are the only players who actually care about us doing well. And in all honesty, if we carry on like this throughout the season, I don't see De Gea staying. I think Real Madrid will actually sign him next summer if we carry on like this. Because if this is how we're going to play, if we're going to have to rely on De Gea for another season, then I wouldn't blame him if he left. I don't want him to, but I honestly would not blame him if he left. Because what's the point in playing with a team like ours when you can just go to Real Madrid and play in a league where you don't have to rely, where you're not wholly relied on? So stupid. I've seen Ibra celebrate like he'd won after the match. I've lost so much respect for him. The way Ibra treated that defeat yesterday, it was like he went to the local park with his mates on a kickabout. That's how it was. He just didn't care. He took zero responsibility for that loss. He just didn't care. He was more happy about me and Hazard congratulating him. Like, why would you celebrate? Why would you swap shirts and have a laugh with one of the opposition's players? What is wrong with you? We have no desire left in our team anymore. Like, Rooney's past it. Ibra clearly isn't as good as we all thought he would be. Pogba's taken a while to show potential. De Gea is started to get a little bit worse. Bailey's now injured, and you know what? And we're not even halfway through the season yet. All this, and we still aren't even in the new year yet. I honestly don't think we're going to get a title now. If it's how we're going to play against big teams, then what's the point in getting hopeful anymore? We aren't going to get a title this season. I mean, if we get top 4, I'll be amazed. I honestly will be amazed if we get top 4 this season. Because the way we're playing, it doesn't look very likely at the moment. So yeah, that's all from me. If you agree with anything I said, then put it in the comments down below. And yeah, thanks for watching if you listen to all of this. Yeah, see you on another video very soon. Bye.